All right, there we are. Hey guys, what's happening? Wheels here. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. And heads up, Discord is not on mute anymore. So, how you doing? How you doing, Discord?
Doing good.
And Fummins? No.
Good.
Okay, good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not muted on one of my streams. All right, there we go. So I'm not going to run the fishing game today during this because I'm not sure. Flight Sim, I don't know if I have it optimized yet. So it's quite system intensive, let's say CPU and GPU intensive. So I'd rather not blow up my computer here. So I think I'm going to give my computer a break and not go fishing today. So I also backed off doing the YouTube Shorts video for now because I need to readjust the view first of all because it's in, the vertical mode. But so I'm not doing that, but that also is equivalent of streaming twice. So, all right. Anyway, I have a plane on the ground here. I'm going to be flying a plane from one place to the other for this person. And so there we are. We're on the ground, and the game is still muted. So let's find my mouse. There it is. And now the game is unmuted. Kind of loud. Hopefully the game sounds just fine. All right. So let's see. That should be fine. Let me just gotta get over here and okay, there we go. Oh wait, now my mouse isn't. What's going on here? Come on. Okay, how come my mouse is behaving like that? Oh, there we go. All right, hey Amaki. Man, I just got my mouse back here on screen. I gotta get off there. All right, there we go. All right, now we're cooking with cat grease, as NBC says. Still getting used to trying to walk around in this game. It's a little bit different than some other games. And I'm not going to do the, oops. I don't think I'm going to, it's not my plane, so. All right, so let's jump in here. You don't think they have optimized it yet either? No, well, that's true. All right, well, let's go in cab here. And let's see if we can start this bird up. Oh, yeah, all right, let's do that. We'll flip that like that too. Get rid of that. Get rid of all my internet screens to save CPU and GPU. All right, so we got fuel rich. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that first. We have to turn on the batteries first. All right, and we'll turn on the fuel pump for a second while we're doing the beacon and the nav lights, the strobe. Turn that off. Turn the key over here to start. All right.
Hello, it's John Hall. Thanks for accepting the job.
Oh, hey, John Hall.
Glad it's you today, because getting this 172 Skyhawk over to Poplarville Pearl River County is a big deal for us. This aircraft's just been repaired and the owner needs it flown back to a field near his place.
Turn the
His
avionics
name's
on.
Jordan Brown and he is waiting at the destination to pick it up. Fly safe, pilot.
All right, turn on my... I guess that's the MFD. This is the PFD over here. All right, so we got that. Taxi lights are on preemptively here. And I think we're ready to go. We don't need a flight plan. I don't need to look at that. How's the game so far, Chuck? Oh, hey, I've been having a blast, man. Is it perfect? No, but then again, you know what is? Oh yeah, farm sim. Not. Okay, so nothing's perfect. All right, but no, I've been having fun. So, all right. So, looks like we're all set up right there. Go ahead and announce the fact that we're taxiing and releasing the parking brake. Oh wait, turn on the landing light here for a second. Let's see. I'm gonna move my joystick over here in front of me. All right. Parking brakes off. Let's go ahead and taxi to the hold short here. How's everyone's Saturday going so far? Oops, somebody was here till they realized I wasn't streaming Farm Sim. This is true. I'll be back. I'll stream it again. I'm just not. I streamed it for almost 30 days straight, 25 plus, like 27 days in a row or something like that. Or 25 days and I skipped a day or two and then did 2 or 3 more. So we're gonna taxi down here. I'm just doing a mission to transfer this plane from one airport to another. I did unlock earlier today the ability to do charter flights. The problem is that currently in the airplane that they're using, I feel like is bugged right now, and I don't want to fly it. I'm not a fan of it. Hey Ryan, I don't actually have the fishing game up today. On the fence about purchasing this right now. Really enjoyed 2020. Didn't want to spend the money. Well, if you enjoyed 2020, if you want to wait for them to optimize, Chuck, then obviously you could do that. If you are anxious to play the career mode, then I suggest it. If you're not anxious to play the career mode, then the career mode, then I wouldn't. I'd wait. Probably. Because, you know, you have all your mods and stuff for 2020. I mean, the graphics are better. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's better about this. It depends on what you enjoy about Flight Sim the most. For me, the career mode is something I've always wanted for the last 20 years. And so I have it on Game Pass, so I did not purchase it separately. It's part of the Game Pass, and that didn't show up on. Why didn't that show up? I hate. You know, it'd be nice if things would just work. You know that? Why can't things just work? Okay. Hopefully, sorry, my chat will show up in that. I have a program that's allowing me to combine the chats from YouTube and Twitch together on it's called Ground Control from Stream Elements, and some days it works and some days it don't. Some days I'll get both chats, and it has the reason I'm using it is it has a activity feed that'll tell me new followers and subs on YouTube and followers on Twitch. It'll tell me all the activity that's occurring on both channels, which I like, and then it's supposed to give me both chats so I can look in one place for all my activities and chats. But I can't, it doesn't always work. So needless to say, I have to have OBS behind it with a backup just in case I miss a text from someone. Anyway, now, as I was explaining the other day, you can actually skip through a lot of this startup and taxiing and all that stuff. You don't have to do... You could skip all the way through to takeoff, but you don't earn as much credits when you do that in career mode. So right now I'm trying to save up 15,000 so I can take the turboprop. Wait, no. Is it the turbo or the jet engine? I can't remember. I need 15,000 to do what the next step, so I can fly a bigger, faster plane. I mean, the career mode's really good. It's bugged. It's very challenging. But there are a few bugs here and there, though, that need to be worked out. But, I mean, I've been playing it for hours since it came out, since I got it. So, someone who played Flight Simulator 10 on a laptop, this is like paradise for me compared to that. That experience was... sometimes I got like 20 frames or 10 frames a second on FSX, but I didn't care on my laptop. So one screen laptop. So compared to where I used to play Flight Sim, this is like a new world for me. So I'm willing to put up with some of the bugs and some of the stuff that's going on in Flight Sim, because then when I started in FSX, I had a terrible computer and it was laggy but I still loved it though. So for me, yeah, even with all of its bugs and stuff, it's still like, this is incredible compared to what I played before.
Terrible reviews on that, but
it's
when you were playing it.
It's terrible reviews because a lot of parts of the world weren't able to get into it right away. And so people were mad because they couldn't get into it, and then that's what the majority of it is. As far as the way it looks and the way it performs here in the U.S., I think is pretty great. I mean, if you're in the U.K., I know a lot of people in the U.K., they had to VPN over to America in order to even use it. So, and then now that they did that, like, there's a guy named Squirrel. When Squirrel VPN'd over to the U.S., then he was able to play it. And he's been playing it like crazy. So, all right. So I'm ready to take off here. So let's...
Yeah.
You can tweak your settings and stuff. There are parts of it that are very CPU intensive. Parts of it that are very GPU intensive. And if you can get it balanced... I think it's great. I mean, I'm getting, 90 frames a second generally. And I've got a lot of my settings are on ultra. Some of them are on high. Some of them are a little bit lower. Like I have turned down the distance draw, load distance draw, or whatever they call it, set to 75 because it's going to draw buildings a lot further out than what I can see. So I don't need that to be turned up that high because I don't need buildings out there 10 miles in front of me.
Right.
I'll take buildings 2 miles in front of me, and that's fine. But I mean, and turned up the wildlife. Like, to have a wildlife in here is pretty cool. And I know there's going to be some mods in the future that are going to be really great, like wildlife type mods. They're like not looking for animals, but like maybe hunting or like some sort of. I don't think you're ever be able to shoot animals, but maybe like, I don't know, photo expedition or something in Africa or something. African safari. That'd be pretty cool.
Mm.
I mean, a lot of potential here. Once they get the bugs evened out, it's going to be really good. Really good. If I didn't have Game Pass and I was going to play it, I wouldn't buy anything more than the lowest package. You know, because I mean the other packages give you more stuff, but not. The experience is still going to be the same, and what I feel like there's plenty in here. You don't really need that. But anyway, needless to say, I did try to do I got frustrated this morning because I was trying to do a search and rescue mission, and I first of all, it took me a long time to figure out exactly what they want. They don't do a very good job in the career mode of explaining to you everything about what they want you to do. Some of the stuff they'll say, do this, or you'll get penalized for not doing something that they never told you to do to begin with.
Ooh.
So like, how do you know what you're supposed to do if they didn't tell you? Like, so there's a few things I think that they're gonna have to.
Ooh. Sorry. Doing ooze.
I hear that. Yeah, I can tell.
I was just checking. Fishing Planet has their sale up.
Oh, really? Oh,
They did package deal. Not bad.
huh?
Premium deals.
Oh,
50% off, 40% off.
I never turned on my landing lights. Dang it!
There's a full year mastery pack.
Really?
60% off. 360 Bitcoin, 360 days year pass,
Wow.
and I have 2 days to purchase, and 360k credits for $20 for the whole year.
Really?
Premium for the whole year. It's normally
Oh, really?
$1 value.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a pre.
they're offering
Oh, you get the premium with that. Oh, that's a
60 days.
oh, that's a good deal right there, man. Because I need to get a premium. I need to renew my yearly premium for $20. That's an awesome deal. I need to do that. $20 with the other stuff, not just the premium alone. Doesn't seem bad.
What is there a separate premium alone? I don't know if there is.
I don't know. It seems like before all I bought was a premium pass.
Used to be.
Like, I didn't buy anything but the yearly premium. Don't think there's anything with it at the time. All right. You'll have to let me know on the stream if the game is too loud. It's pretty loud in my ear, but I do have my headphones turned up all the way. Now, if I wanted to, I could switch. I could just skip ahead to the descent, and I'd be right at the other airport. But right now, I'm not doing that because it's going to lower the amount of money I get paid, and I need 15 grand right now. So, and I don't have that much yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just fly it. The thing is, one thing I wish they had set it up is where you're actually required to go from where you are to where you're going, and then you have to leave from there to go somewhere else. But I guess it's okay to open it up. You can't go anywhere in the world. You can only go to areas that you've opened either by flying into or flying out of. But I could, you know, fly here in Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, Louisiana area or whatever, southeast, or I've unlocked Hawaii because one of the things you have to do to unlock new activities, you have to go to a showcase spot to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you do that, it's supposed to allow you to have all those in your area. So I think there is a way to go from point A to point B, and then you have to go from point B to point C. From point B, you don't have to jump around. You can force yourself to stay. But right now, all I am is basically a freelancer. So I'm just like a pilot for hire. These aren't my own planes. Once you accumulate 25 grand, you can start your own company, and then you buy your own. I think you get your own plane to go with it when you buy it. I think you may have to buy your plane too, the first one, and then from then you have maintenance costs and stuff like that, and then you can go. But the plane that you own goes from one place to another, and it is stuck in that spot till you fly it back, I think. Or you can do a freelancer, and then you can just go anywhere you're allowed to be and depart and arrive wherever you want, basically within your area that you've unlocked, kind of. I don't know exactly how to, if that's the proper way to say it, but one thing that's popular with a lot of small airplane players in this is to do bush flights. Where you're like less than 1,000 feet off the ground, and sometimes like following a river or something like that with a bush plane, and that's pretty fun. But you have to figure out what routes you're going to take, and there's hundreds and hundreds of suggestions from different forums as to what routes you can take for a really cool experience. But
Mm-hmm.
hunting down animals seems to be fun. It seems like that would be a fun activity. Trying to see, like, especially, I don't think that'd be that fun in the U.S., but it'd be kind of funny and fun in Africa to look for all the African animals. See how many you can actually find. I don't know like how big a herds they might be in. I think they're fairly small. Depends on what your setting is. You can set the fauna setting from 0 up to ultra. So I have the fauna set on ultra. So but I don't know that they've fully turned that on yet. I think it's partially on. So let's see, where am I actually at here? Yeah, I'm in Louisiana. That's where this is. mean, for me back in the day in Flight Sim 10, they didn't even have real towns. They were just procedurally generated towns and, in the general vicinity where your town is. But, I can find my house on this now if I want to. To do that, back then, you had to have, a gigabyte after gigabyte worth of downloads in order to get that world areas. You could download like one state or one region at a time. For the United States, it was like, 100 gigs just for, if you're lucky. It seems to me it was like 200-300 gigs. If you wanted the entire, I don't know, it was a lot. If you wanted the entire U.S., you could download a real map. But when you got down near the ground, all the trees were one-dimensional, though. They were just like stickers on the ground. At least these are real trees. Like, they are literally 3D trees with collision.
Have you hit them before?
I have hit a tree, yeah. Well, okay. The first time I realized there were a collision is because the mission system spawned me into a parking space next to a grass strip that had a tree in front of the wing. And I couldn't get around it, so I had to skip that portion of it to line up for takeoff because I couldn't get past that little bush. I hit the tree when I was playing around with the crop duster, which I don't know how to fly very well yet. And I was messing around with it last night, trying to act like I was crop dusting fields. And it was rather tough. That'll be an interesting mission system when I get to that. I thought I would enjoy the search and rescue, but I got to get past that first one. My problem is that you're flying a tail dragger, and those things are so hard to land. I can't. If you don't do it just right, you're gonna go nose up or nose down on the dirt, and then you fail the mission. So some of it's a little bit unforgiving. Like the first time I did it, you're supposed to land and taxi to the guy that's stranded in the desert. Well, I got out, my plane got stuck. So I landed successfully, and then my plane was stuck in the sand, and it wouldn't taxi or do anything. So I got out of the plane to go get the guy, and that got the guy back to my plane. But then I couldn't take back off again, and the mission requires that you take off. I couldn't take off again, and so I failed the mission because it didn't give me a prompt to, take off. So I had to redo it again after 45 minutes. So that ticked me off. And the second time I managed to land, but I landed too far away, and then I got out of the plane to walk to the guy, and I walked too far away. And the game said, "You are abandoning your plane. You will fail the mission." So I turned around and started running back to the plane, and it failed me before I could get back to it. I'm like, you didn't tell me I couldn't walk a mile from the plane. How am I supposed to know that? So I started over again. So that was after an hour and a half. And then the third time I landed, and with the tail dragger, I landed in the sand but my wing was, the plane was kind of tipped over partially, and it landed with the wing digging into the dirt. So I couldn't reset the plane, so I had to fail it. I think they should put some sort of reset button if you get stuck or something like that. But so apparently after 3 times, I failed the mission 3 times. So I'm like, okay, forget it. I'll come back to this later. So maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'll try that again when I'm done with this stream. When I'm done with this flight. Hey there, Did Smooth. So maybe I'll try that rescue mission again. It's kind of cool. I mean, but it was just really frustrating because of that how unforgiving it is if you do something just a little bit wrong. It's like, sorry, you get nothing. Like, what? Of course, granted, it isn't the first mission you get, so they expect that you're probably going to improve. You doing good? That's good. So maybe they're assuming too much for me that I've actually improved, and I haven't. I don't know. I guess the tail dragger, I need more practice. There's also an advertisement mission that I haven't done yet where you pick up a banner and you have to stream a banner, but the way it works to actually get the banner is very difficult. It's I don't know, that is a challenging deal right there.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the advertisement banner is one of the hardest ones I think I've seen. Hey, KW.
KW must be playing this right now.
You doing any career mode there, KW? Not yet. Okay. He's like, I'll get to it. Just chill. Well, this is kind of a long trip. I intended on, okay, so why did it get off course? Did I push a button somewhere? All right, let's go over to heading. Poplarville, Pearl River. Not sure how it got off course. Somewhat there. It should have been following that purple line. I'm glad I seen that, or I would have hit the Gulf of Mexico. Been like, where's the airport? Oh, it's over there. No, I'm not that far. I don't know why it got off the purple line. That's weird. Shouldn't have. All right, we got 23 miles to go to our destination here. I don't know. I think that there's a bunch of tools in here where people or modders are going to take it to another level. Is really what I think, because they've been given some tools they've never had. So people like Air Hauler and stuff will be able to fine tune their mod and be able to integrate better in game. I'm guessing there's some sort of highway down there. I don't know what. I need to set up my Navigraph account again so I can have a map to outside the sim so I can see what the landmarks are. Like, I'd like to know which highway that is. I don't know. There's a lot of trees down there. That's for sure.
Wheels up, wheels down.
Yep. They're up right now. That's what I'm going to name my own company when I start is Wheels Up Airways. Or Wheels Up, I don't know. Something like that. All right. So, oh yeah. I'm not skipping forward because I need the money. I gotta get 15 grand in game so I can do something new. If I skip to the descent, then I'll lose money. So it'll let me. So like I've got 17 miles to my destination. If I hit Alt N right now, I could skip all the way to the final approach, but which would save me 20 minutes probably. But it'll cost me probably half my income and less XP for skipping.
Now, is this like mission doing? Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I'm transferring this plane from one airport to another for.
I'll be back.
Yes, sir. I'm transferring this plane for a client from one airport to another. I may try to do the search and rescue mission when I'm done with this, but I failed it 3 times today already, so I'm gonna try. I might try to get on stream here, see if I can get it done.
So, what location are you currently flying over the state?
This is Louisiana.
Oh,
So my my home airport that I chose when I started is basically in the southeast. And when you unlock a geographical area, there's like part of the southeast right now is open for me to fly to and from any. There's jobs to and from 100, 200 airports within that area. But the further out you travel, the more opportunities you have open up to you. And this is right now I'm a freelancer, so
that's cool.
I don't own any planes or anything like that. I don't own a company. I'm just a pilot for hire right now. And so once you get a certain amount, you can save up 25 grand and start your own company. At that point, then you buy your own plane and you have to keep it up maintenance wise. And you have to, it changes the dynamic. Then you have jobs that are offered to your company, or you can go back to being a freelancer again. I think when you own your own company, you make a lot more money. Because right now, as a freelancer, I'm giving 90% of the money away to the person that hired me and keeping about 10%. I mean, they're making a killing and I'm getting, I'm doing all the work. So when I start my own company, that's when it gets more involved. It's kind of like an ATS before you buy your own truck. Once you start buying your own truck, then you can open up garages and, you know, get more trucks and hire drivers and stuff like that. And I think that's the idea with this too. But it costs a lot of money though for the planes. So I'm still in that I don't own my own truck yet type thing for ATS, like ATS. But if I'm impatient and I don't want to do the en route section of this flight, I can just skip it and have more activity for less money. So it all depends on what you want. Do you want to do more flights for less money, or do you want to do a longer one, single flight for more money? It's kind of like picking up a load in an ATS in Washington and going to Texas and skipping all the highways in between until you get into town for a discount. So obviously you can keep the game running quicker, or if I get tired of it, like right now, if I'm like, oh, I'm sick of this, just then I can just say Alt N and I'll go to my arrival and then I'll land the plane and be done. Or when I spawn in, if I don't want to do a checklist or anything like that, I can just fast track it to the runway if I want.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some shortcut options for people that don't want to do this part. I personally like this part, so I don't have a problem with it. Do not have a problem. So typically, what I used to do with my airliners, when still think my favorite plane is a 737. What I would do is find out flights that took about 2.5 hours to do. No more than a 2.5 hour flight, or 3 hours, maybe max. 3 hours is pushing it
Okay.
for me. So, and then you do all the
Time?
yeah.
Oh wow.
But I kind of like that, like a 2 hour flight. Like, so you take off, the first 45 minutes is taken off and ascending, and then you got maybe another hour for descent, and then you've got like an hour period in between for the en route section where you got to just sit there and fly it, but in between. So either I could walk away and do something else, or I could, or go do something else, or watch something, and then when it's time to land, come back and or focus back on it again. I mean, I guess if you're streaming,
Now, what if you're taking like a long flight across, like say from East Coast to West Coast? Say in the middle of it, like, oh, I'm tired, I want to break. Do you save mid-flight, or do you got to land at like another airport?
um,
Does that make sense? You hear what I'm saying?
yeah, I think it's better to land at an airport if you're going to do that. So it depends on what plane you're flying. If you're flying a plane that goes 150 knots, then you probably you're going to have legs because you're going to run out of fuel. So you would want to plan it where you could land and then come back to it later and continue. What I would do is, if I was going across country in a plane that was going to take more than 4 hours, then I probably would schedule it in legs to where I do like half of it and then land and then do another half.
Gotcha.
It depends. You can do it the way you want, but
You can't save in midair and just come back.
I think you can save in midair, but it seems to me in the past you had problems with some of your settings still being intact when you came back and saving in exactly the way that you left it. So I don't know what it's like in this version yet. I can't really answer that yet.
Now, how are you playing? You have a controller or keyboard?
I have my keyboard, and then I have a Logitech 3D Pro joystick. It's best to have a joystick that has the twist capability. All right, now I'm gonna have to. I'm way too high here.
Mike 1 Tree traffic Cessna November 5 for 6112 miles, east 1,800 feet, inbound to land runway 16.
I mean, you also have the ability to compress time if you want to. So you could go at like 20 times speed and get somewhere really quick if you needed to. Now, I always flew when I did this before a lot. I was like part of like a virtual airline that tracked your movement in the sim, and they wanted you to actually fly at real time in order to get credit for it with the other people in the groups. But if I was just doing this by myself and not part of any group or anything that required me, then I could just go to 10 times speed. I mean, nobody's going to stop me.
Police.
Yeah, the flight sim police. Hey, Bodine, how you doing? Doing pretty good. Stream Elements, thank you for subscribing, Jay Roberts. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate the sub. Over on YouTube. So, well, no, okay, I guess that, yeah, because Stream Elements posted on that chat, so that means that the YouTube chat must be coming through onto that. All right. Better pay attention here. I'm gonna run my plane into the ground. We don't want to land in a tree, do we? That's where you guys expect Wheels to end up, though. Because every game I play, I end up in a tree.
Kind of waiting for it.
Hopefully.
Tune in.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's lots of trees for me to hit here. A lot of potential trees here that have collisions. Oh, man. I'm so...
at that runway just sitting right there. Big, easy
500.
target.
I know. And I'll probably miss it.
Until a palm tree comes right in the middle, smack in the middle of it.
Right. Oh, yeah. Can you imagine if I had like a jump scare or something right about now? Oh, no.
Oh, he's
Coming
a little
in.
wobbly there going in.
I know. It's.
Oh, he's gonna roll it, folks. Wing's gonna get in. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. Go, go, go.
Is it a clincher?
Ooh, I think he's got it. Well, it's
Aw.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot to announce my landing. Crap.
Oh, you lose deduct points.
They do. That was.
Well, tell him you were delivering it as a surprise. You don't. No, look.
Yeah. Well, apparently he had it fixed. You're welcome. I've been looking at your construction simulator vids and I saw you were live. Oh, thanks, Jay. I didn't do that many of them. I did do a few. I wasn't real. I've been a lot more active on my YouTube in the last month with Farm Sim than I've ever been. And because I started streaming to Twitch and YouTube both. So I want to start doing some more of this on there as well. But Farm Sim is, I don't know, you've probably seen Farm Sim on there, but I got started in Construction Sim, and honestly, I didn't really, there's a lot I never did in that game. All right, exit runway, okay. I will do that. I'm not sure if this strip actually has taxiways. If I don't know if the taxiways are off in the dirt right there or what. I don't think it is. They're not really telling me where they want me, so I don't want them to dock me points for not being in the right spot. I found that the game, I think, puts you, when you turn to final, a little bit too close to the airport. So I've been meaning to stretch that base leg down to final a little bit further out. I think it needs to be about another mile out than what it is. Because they put you in there with a, they basically put you there with a very short final. All right, here, let's go ahead and wrap this up here. I don't see like a building or any, wherever they want me, so. Wait, what's that up there? Is that a, yeah. There's an airport building. Yeah, there we go. Where am I? I don't know, somewhere in Louisiana. Somewhere in Louisiana.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating.
No,
Thanks
your
for
plane
hard
didn't
work.
take a beating. It's perfect. It's good. I just gave it a little workout. You know, you might have to replace a strut or two on the bottom there, but, you know, nothing bad. Wasn't too good. Almost an A, but my landing smoothness was kind of rough there. Still, I think like I said, I think it's putting me too close to the airport for me. Maybe if you're really good at this, you can do that, but for me, I can't. I need a little bit more space there to get myself lined up and so I'm not pushing it to get down. Right there, you really have no time to waste. You literally have to make that turn and be, if you're not perfectly lined up or slow enough, you're going to be. To be honest, I have a lot of simulation games: trucks, cars, planes, boats, bus stops, you name it, I've got it. Oh yeah, do you play Farm Sim, Jay? Because mainly my group stream team that I'm with, the SGA, Sim Game Alliance, mostly on Twitch. We're mostly Farm Sim players, basically. For the most part. All right, so we got that. Now, let's see. I've got 11,000 credits, and what I'm trying to do is to get enough credits to where now I can... So I've already got my high performance endorsement. I want the jet engine rating so I can fly a Citation, which is right there. That's really the one I want to fly, but I've never tried this one. But I'd like to fly the jets, so I'm trying to, and I qualify. I need 30,000 to take the exam. Wait, which one was 15? Or was it this one was 15? No. Oh, multi-engine. Yeah, so this one's 15. If I get this one, then I get the Citation right there. And this is the one I was thinking. And then you have this Diamond, which I'm not feeling much of. The Beechcraft Baron is like a plane that's been around in flight sims for a long time. But one of them is bugged, and I think that one's the one that's bugged where it has no sound right now. They may have fixed that. I don't know. There was a small patch today, so they may have already fixed that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do I'm going to try to do the mission where I can unlock search and rescues. So basically how that works is this is the area that I have unlocked where I could do missions anywhere within the light colored area there in the southeast. So I can jump around as a freelancer and go to any one of those places and do any one of those activities. So, but to unlock a new activity, they have a place where they showcase it. So in this case, the search and rescue is down here in South America. And I have to do this one first so I can unlock search and rescues up here. But I have to do, this is like their first showcase mission for it, I guess. Just waiting for the paycheck? You don't have 25 yet. Oh, really? Well, right now the SGA is currently on a 16-day streak of streaming Farm Sim 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When FS22 came out, we streamed 77 days in a row. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 77 days. When 22 came out. I don't think we're going to make that this time unless these guys in here in Discord are just for sure that they're going to do that. It's going to take some dedication. I don't know if I'm not so sure we have that same drive that we did in 22 yet. Darius does, but he might. Big Daddy, maybe. I think you do, but I don't know if the rest of us. And Scurvy, actually, Scurvy's been doing a bunch of time. So there's 3 guys in here that have been pretty much carrying it. And Dave, I guess. Dave, number 4. What's that?
You got a bot. Which tree?
I see that.
Best features.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and block them in here? Let's see. Ban. Yes, I can ban. I actually got to ban somebody myself. Wow, how fun. Okay. Oh no, I just closed out Twitch chat. Crap. What'd you do that for, Wheels? Alright, let me fix it. No, that ain't it. View. Do. There it is. Okay. I have another app. I keep an eye out for the vids. Okay. Well, I currently have nearly 30 days of streams every day for the last month. Okay, so this is search and rescue. I am going to skip past parts of this because I've already done this like 3 or 4 times today. And I'm tired of it, frankly, but I'm going to try it on stream. I'll probably still fail, but maybe the pressure will make me get it right.
Dun. Under pressure. I'm sorry.
Pressing down on you. Pressing down on me.
So you have this deal where this guy's lost out here in the desert.
Good to see you, team.
But this tail
We just got word
plane
that
is
a man
just...
named Abdul has gone missing near Kaminate Desert with a car. We don't have much time to find him. Conditions out there are rough, and we've got no news so far. Let's get on site ASAP and start searching.
All right.
Do a quick sortie and see if you can spot anything that might help. I'll be online the whole time to coordinate with other authorities.
And you go to 5,500.
And figuring out. Oh wait, no, that's.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Bernard Kenny. Over on YouTube. All right, so we got that. What else do I need to do here? I'm going to turn on my landing light before I forget. And get dinged for that. Let's see. So when I take off, I'll adjust the heading bug to head up to the spot. Hard to get ahead of those special symbols. Yeah, I know, KW. All right, so see, the problem with the tail dragger in Flight Sim 24 is they ideally want you to land with obviously the 2 big tires down, but the little tail tire. So they want you to land ideally with all 3 wheels touching the ground. The problem is when you get speed, this lifts up. So then you got to pull back a little bit, but if you don't do it just right, then the front end of it goes flop, and then you're sitting with the prop facing down into the dirt. And the problem I had earlier is I landed, and the prop didn't go in the dirt, but the wing did. So I'm sitting there sideways. So I've had any number of problems today with this. All right, so I think I'm good. Let's announce the taxi.
Kaminate Traffic Cub Crafters, Charlie. Romeo Lima Mike is taxiing to runway 27.
All right, take off the parking brakes. Let's see what we can do. These tail draggers are so bush planes. They're cool to, land just about anywhere, but pulling off the landing is sometimes pretty challenging. It's going to take a couple 100 hours probably to get good at that. So these tail draggers are definitely a challenge. It is not arcade. Of course, now for a lot of people it's easy, but if you were wondering whether or not the career mode's an arcade mode on this game, it is not. All right, taking off. Runway 27, so we're going to line up here. Maybe we can get the stun. It'd be nice. I mean, a couple of times today I failed it on a technicality. I walked too far away from my plane. I didn't know you could do that. And then the next time, well, I guess the other two times, I mean, my tires did get stuck in the dirt the first time, but I'm not really sure how to avoid that, to be honest. You got to land just right, or you're just gonna nerf it. I don't know. I think I know where I want to land, and then I want to, if I can get a nice, good landing on that flat spot, then I can taxi up to where the guy is. The thing is, he's going uphill, and I don't want to taxi too far up that hill because I'll get stuck. You'll see. So initially what you do is you're flying to an area where you don't know where the guy is, and you have like this area where you have to search until you either find him. Eventually, if you fly around long enough, a search party will find him, and then they'll give you the coordinates, and then you're supposed to go pick him up. So regardless, they will eventually show you where the guy is, but they want you to go around and try to find him first before another search party gets him. I mean, the concept's really cool. It's just execution is a little bit difficult. To me, I mean, search and rescue sounds really great. The one that's going to be super challenging for this particular aircraft is the advertisement where you're towing a sign. And I thought that was going to be relatively simple until I saw someone do it. And I'm like, oh man, that's tough. So we'll see. I might just skip it and come back to it at a later time. All right, we're at the runway. Let's.
They should have put glider pilot in there. You could tow the glider up and then have your friend be in the back, fly the glider.
Yeah, if it was multiplayer.
That would be awesome. Is
That
it
would be.
multiplayer at all?
It is, but not the career mode. It is multiplayer, but not. I don't know that they have implemented the ability to tow. Maybe a modder will put in the ability to do that, but it won't be with another. Unless somebody mods in the ability to play the career mode multiplayer. Maybe that's coming. I don't know. All right, I need to not crash right here.
Not crashing is usually good.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just this plane's temperamental, man. One wrong move and you're in the dirt.
Every second counts. The sooner you get on site, the better. In this desert without enough water, people can easily get dehydrated.
Uh-oh, he's in the desert on a horse. Well, no, he's in a Jeep. Not. I wonder if his Jeep has a name. A Jeep with no name. Never mind. I think I'd rather take a horse up here to get this guy than fly this plane.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be easier. Oh, I'm probably going to put this thing right in the dirt. I'll probably spend 20 minutes getting up there and then put this thing in the dirt, trying to land. to rescue the guy. It's like, you sent Wheels after me?
Search area should be displayed
Who's
on
going to
the map
rescue
if
him?
needed. No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried.
Hello,
We all hope you'll
Boomhauer?
find him quick.
How's it going?
Oh, I'll tell you in a few minutes. What? If I can make this.
He's trying to fly the friendly skies.
I see this.
Well, I'm trying to do this.
Boxes.
I'm trying to do the mission. Oh, well, I can get rid of the guidance. They're just like a guidance thing.
Well, you might need them.
I've done this particular mission enough times and failed it enough times to know where to go.
It's just the landing part's the issue.
You know what? I've been going over it a couple times already. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, you'll see. If you're here long enough. If you're here long enough. Well, first of all, you got to get to 5,500 to go over those mountains right there. So I have to go over those mountains to get where I'm getting. So those guidance really tell me that to make sure that I'm in the right spot. Look at that. That is an incredible looking scene right there. I'm sorry, man. The game has its issues, but I mean, look at that, man. that is unreal. Not Unreal Engine.
How's
Just
it going on your
unreal.
end? Hope you'll be on site soon. Please hurry. People are worried, and it
I'm
wouldn't
not
be good
gonna
if
hurry.
someone decided to go there by
I'm not gonna
themselves.
hurry,
And
lady.
try to help.
She's like, please hurry. I'm like, I'm not gonna hurry. I'll die.
So will you.
Be like, remember how many times I failed this mission, lady? Well, the first time
Died 3 times.
my plane got stuck in the dirt. The second time I walked too far away from the plane, and the game said you can't do that. And then the third time I did land, but then right at the last second my plane tipped and my wing ended up in the dirt, and I couldn't take off.
That's a slight issue.
I think there was one other time where I did flip over and my prop ended up in the dirt too. I think I may have failed it 4 times.
But who's counting?
Right.
He's an account. He can't count.
No.
That's right. Account for the count.
How to.
All right, there. That's where I want this, so I can get to my autopilot. So I'll have to disengage the autopilot at some point here. But I'm not going to sit here and fly this by hand all the way up that mountainside. I can tell you that right now. I mean, the way they kind of simulate the guy being stuck out here with a Jeep is not bad. He's actually flashing a mirror into the sky so you can see him. And then one time, twice I had him with a mirror. One time there was a flare. So I don't know if it's like random gen or what the guy's doing out there. Another time he wrote help in the sand. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Running at you with his friend Wilson.
Yeah. All right, I'm almost to the spot here.
Build a little campfire one time.
Yeah.
Send smoke signals.
He went around. He found like 500 white stones and the sand. Wheels. Heard an arrow.
His relatives told
Land
us
here.
Apple doesn't know the site
Say-
pretty well, but we think he might have managed to take shelter somewhere safe.
He took shelter? No, he didn't. But okay. Okay. I know exactly where to find him. I've done this.
Sure.
Yeah, I've done this enough times.
might have moved.
I know. Well, you'd think. You'd be like, why'd you send that plane after me? Now we're both stuck out here. All right. Let's see what. I'm at 5,500. So, all right. Now, I really need to probably drop when I get over this ridge, but I'm going to do that manually because the first time you have to fly over his head at like 100 feet in the air, and I can handle that to identify him, and then you got to land after that. But I think what I'm trying to do is land too close. I need to land on the flatter spot, and then I need to take my time a little bit. By the time I get to him, I'm like tired of it, and I'm trying to finish. All right, here, let's. But no, we can't do that. We have to be patient, Wheels. Don't get impatient like that. If I just take my time, I'd probably get it done. Well, the nice thing about it is there's a lot less trees in the desert. So that means there's a lot less chance that I'm going to get stuck in a tree. I'm just saying. Okay, now if I remember right, he's...
I mean, you've been known to find the
When we
one
lost his
tree.
track, it was located over here.
I know.
His vehicle is orange. May help you search.
Okay, I'm going to take off. Oh no, Mayday. He's turned off his autopilot. Okay, I just got to concentrate on my speed and my descent rate and make sure I'm not dropping like a...
Guidance for the descent.
No, there is no guidance here. Once you get out here, there's nothing. I just gotta... It doesn't tell me how to land. It just says land to get him. It doesn't tell me where. You should be right over there, over that ridge. So ideally, when I come back around, I'm going to land in this flat spot out here. I mean, that can't be too hard, right? I mean, look at it. It's flatter than a pancake. All right, so, but I got to come back this far. And I think before what I was doing is I was too low. I was trying to hurry. Again, being impatient, I was trying to... So, but he is right there in front of me. So, and I got to report that I see him. So he's got a flare.
CCRL Mana 5 got a visual. He managed to find refuge
All right.
in a safe spot.
So now we need to
Coordinates
overfly.
7 south, 70 west.
I need to overfly him, and then I need to...
Pass to confirm everything is okay.
Yeah, just land on him. Squish him.
I wish it was that easy.
On the jump.
Really?
You'll
I'm
catch
coming
him.
by. Just jump on.
Grab a wheel.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, grab a wheel.
Right. I'm going to swing low. Just grab on. I don't think the guy's Indiana Jones, or he wouldn't have got lost. All right. Now, I'm going to turn. There is a marker pinning. So, the mistake I've made before is I was, again, trying to finish the thing and didn't take my time to get it right. Let's see, where is he now? He's down there. Okay, good. All right, let's see if we can. So I've went pretty high up, so I'm gonna actually go down, and we're gonna give myself plenty of room for this to land really slow. Okay, there he is. All right, bud. I'll be right back. Just chill.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
No, he's stuck. That's why I came out here. All right. So I'm going to make a turn, and we're going to... But I'm going to give myself a lot of room for this.
Anybody want to take a bet?
Wow.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not betting on Wheels. Sorry, Wheels.
I wouldn't. I no offense. I wouldn't either. Okay.
Unless crash is involved.
All right. I don't care about the max speed on the flaps, bro. Get that thing out of my face. I need all the help I can get. Okay. Okay, this is the hard
Maybe
part.
from that little ditch. Oh, you're not
Did I get it? I did it. I did it. I did it. I think. Don't. No. Don't put your...
Watch out, Captain. You're not supposed to land here. This is not the mission.
Oh.
Whoa. Stay. What do you mean? Don't you do a mission failure? What are you talking about? I'm not supposed to land here. You said land and taxi to the target. You better not. Don't you do that to me. The game's like you only got about 10 seconds when you see that. Man, I came really close. All right, if I'm not careful here, I'm going to still nerf myself here. So I got to just we got it. We got it, people. Now, the only thing we got to do is take off. So I'm going to taxi up there to him. And, not supposed to land here. What the heck are you talking about? It's a bush plane.
You landed a little bit early.
Well, you know what? I've tried to land close 3 other times.
Really?
You know how many times I've tried to land like right here next to him? More times than I care to do again, I'll tell you that. Now, one time I stopped right here, and I thought maybe I could do it. This is about where I was, and I got out and started running towards him, and then it said, "You've abandoned your plane, goodbye," and it failed me. I'm like, I didn't abandon my plane, I'm running up the hill. Like, I don't know how close I'm supposed to get to him, but I'm going to have to turn around, though, because I'm not going to be able to take off going uphill.
Not easily.
So the plan here is I'm going to taxi up there, and then I'm going to turn the plane around before I get out. Tell me I'm not supposed to land here. You didn't tell me where to land. If you don't tell me that there's a restriction, then don't get mad at me when I land in the spot that you didn't want. See, the thing is, if a game wants you to do something, they can't expect you to do it if they don't tell you.
You haven't taxied to your target all the way yet.
Oh, I turned around. So now I'm going to get out, and I'm going to walk to him. Hello, Abdul. I think that's his name, actually. Abdul. Or something like that. I forget. Okay, so he's in the plane now.
Hello,
It's a good
everyone. That's
outcome,
Abdul on
and
the
that's
line.
what matters.
I'm so
Abdul, I got him.
Thanks for sending some help.
Hey, my pleasure. I could do this all. Yeah, Abdul, I think is his name. It's the desert in South America. The Saint, New York. All right. All right. Whew, we're in the plane. You know what I need? I need to stop and take a drink of my. Watch, it'll say, your time has now run out. You fail. You better not, you stupid game. I'm going, if that happens, I'm uninstalling it.
Uh-oh, we're gonna hear a rage quit.
Never play again.
Don't do that while I'm getting a drink. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Like, look at the. I think it's cool. It's got the sand and stuff in the wind. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, release.
You're not in your eyes.
Well, it's been everywhere.
Sand in your pants is not fun.
Okay. Wait a minute. You're not going to let me turn?
I want you to use the hill. Use the force, Luke.
No way, man. I'm not going to be able to take off right there. Here. I'm going to take off right here, though. Hang on, Abdul. Like, first time you've ever flown one of these? You climbed to 4,800. Okay.
He says that. You just say, is that the first time you ever driven one of those? That you left behind in the middle of the desert? How's that coming back home? He just leaving his wheels out there?
Well, I don't care.
You're gonna send him back with the plane to pick it up.
Fly to Chalamonte.
Hey, Abdul, we just got off the phone with someone of your family. Everyone is so relieved.
All right, we're at
They've asked
51.
us to let you know they're counting the minutes
86.
until they see you.
If you talk to them again, please tell them I miss them.
I could
so
do
much
that.
too.
I'm curious what
Will do.
happens next. Big old sandstorm comes up and I'm dead. No. I don't know if this is the same airport I left. I guess it is. Oh man, that's nice to have that done. Okay. If I'm done. I may skip to landing once I get stable here and figure out where I'm at. There we go.
No skipping the landing.
You would.
No, I wouldn't. Gotta
Yes, you
complete everything.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't skip the landing. I'd skip to the landing.
Skip to the loop, my loo, my darling.
I knew that's. You know, it's funny. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's dangerous.
No words, but
I'm gonna skip to the fridge and get myself some dinner. Be right back.
did you get that summons?
You know what?
The 6.0?
What are you doing? Don't go there. What the heck are you doing? That's a mountain there, Wheels. Don't hit the mountain.
This car means everything to me. So leaving it out there in the middle of nowhere, it's really tough.
Oh, poor
Right, I
guy.
know. Nothing will happen until then in this remote area.
Man, that heading is just totally 6,000.
Right back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks for your help. I was hoping not to sleep out tonight.
I don't know why it won't connect to that. Come on, connect to the heading, would you? So I could take my hand off the... Okay, all right. It should allow me, now that I picked up the guy, that if something was to happen now, if I crashed or something, it will let me redo it. It would let me redo the landing without having to do it.
No idea why it ended up like this. Luckily, I found that place to take shelter, and here I am.
All right, you know what? I'm going to have to take over this thing because I can't. So let's take over that. I'll keep my heading there, and I'll take over altitude because I need to get down here. Where's the airport at? Okay, let's turn off autopilot. Oop. Crud.
Brad, don't crash.
I've noticed some.
My brother says I'm cooking steak. It'll be ready in about an hour, and I said, okay, I can wait an hour.
Oh, nice.
For steak, I can wait. I'm gonna get fat. Well, I already
Caminate
did.
Traffic Hub Crafters Charlie Charlie. Romeo Lima Mike 4 miles, east 2,600 feet inbound to land runway 27.
Oh, uh-oh. What are you doing? Oh, man, my plane. This does that to me. The planes, like, sometimes they don't behave right. I don't know why. Honestly, why did the nose of that plane go up when I'm pressing forward about as far as I can get?
Wind shear.
It's ridiculous. Okay, I can't see the... I can't see it. I'm too high. It's like... Like, I turned my autopilot off. Why autopilot was still on? Do you have any idea? I can't. I'm literally going 0 mile. I mean, my throttle's literally at 0, and I'm pressing forward about as far as I can on the stick. That doesn't seem to me like it's behaving right.
Nope.
I don't know. You know what? If I don't crash on this,
The long runway. You got it.
I know the thing is, Amaki, is that the trim is set automatically, even though I turn it off, to where the trim should not be set automatically, and it does that. Like the game,
A little bit over there.
the game turns your trim back on even when you say you want to regulate it. So like I never changed the trim. Okay, I think I can get this. Just as long as we're good here, just. Oops, stay back. Don't.
I think that's not a two-way street.
Oh no! Whoa. No, don't do that. Whew. Okay.
Anybody want to fly with wheels? Take a pass.
Whew, not in this flight sim. I made it though. I mean, they let me have that. That was odd though. See, I think there's a bug where the trim, even though you turn, so the game has assistances that you can turn on, and I have trim assistance turned off. So the game should not be modifying my trim. I can get out now. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe the plane automatically does that when you get to a certain speed. S. Are you kidding me? They gave me S. Oh, it's because I was so fast. Because I found the guy so fast. It's because it took me like 5 times to get the guy. That's funny right there. I got a nice rating for that.
Is that better than I thought it'd be satisfactory?
Well, the rating was, yeah, Maki. I don't know what. That's kind of weird. I'll take it, but that's odd. There you go. Tay Thomas Johnson. I don't know what to say about that. Whoa, that gave me an A reputation, man. You know why I did that, Amaki? Because it's timed. And I found the guy so quick that it gave me a high rating because I found the guy, not because of my landing. Apparently, they give you more rating based on the thing that you're trying to do than the actual like execution of what you're trying to do. You think they would major on the landing, but the idea here was to major on finding a lost person, which we did find them and we brought them back. And the game didn't fail me. So if the game didn't fail me, I'll take it. If the game didn't fail me, I'm good. There we go. Nice. Oh, man, I don't know if I can handle any more like that, though. Aerial firefighting.
There you go.
Turboprop engine rating. I can't get that. The only other thing I haven't done is to qualify for the aerial advertising, and that's actually very hard. Nobody's seen it? Right. So it doesn't matter. If you make a terrible landing with an airplane on an uninhabited airport, did it really happen if no one saw it? Okay. Whoa. Man, that was... okay, I'm glad I made that. That was kind of nerve-wracking. All right. That tail dragger, I just don't understand the trim. I guess the trim, is it built into an airplane to auto trim if you get to a certain attitude with it? Or is that the game glitching? Or will the aircraft itself actually trim if you are going too slow or too much rate of descent or too much pressure on it? The banner mission is easier than that rescue? Steve? Maybe it is, Steve. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I watched Squirrel do it earlier today, and it took him a couple hours. I wonder if they have a program in that you will always have auto trim and career missions. I don't know, but auto trim is definitely off in my settings. Because I don't want the game to tell me, see AI auto trim. No. Assistant controller sensitivity. No. So hot air balloons. And they have visual assistance, realism. Unlimited fuel is currently on. I need to probably fix that. But I don't think that's even a problem in the mission they give you. You failed the rescue twice? Well, that was my fourth time or fifth time doing it, Steve. All right. So, anyway. Oh, what do I need? I need flight seeing. Oh, and it looks like, wait, there's some other. See that Viking de Havilland? The de Havilland Canada DHC2? I think that plane's broken. Because I've tried it a couple of times and I can't. I'm not flying that plane. It's not good. All right. So I think I need the flight seeing missions first to get to the banner thing. In career mode, the settings are changed. Well, they need to have a thing for career mode settings then. Sheesh. I don't like how they let you turn it off somewhere. That is why I think it might be a hidden on the career. Yeah, see, that don't make sense. Well, you can change the weather when it's working. Let me see. Wait, no. What am I trying to do? Backed out. It's called the cheat code. Okay. Maybe. I don't have any. I didn't implement any. Flight seeing or skydiving? Okay, so flight seeing missions. Bora Bora. I could do Bora Boring. Okay. Hey, that actually looks pretty good. Maybe I'll do this. Wait, which plane is it though? Cessna? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh, is that it? Because I had autopilot on? That makes sense, Thomas. Thank you. That may be what it is. Maybe I need to be taking it off autopilot a lot quicker and not, or not even putting it on it for certain parts of that so that I can regulate it myself. That's actually that's actually probably the reason. That makes sense. All right, we'll go ahead and accept this mission here. The Bora Bora Pearl Beach Resort. That sounds like a nice place to look. Let's do it. That guy that I rescued there in South America, he's actually like the richest man in town, so he sent me on a vacation to Bora Bora. I mean, I can make up my own lore here. It's fine. That's why you can.
Pilot to rescue him.
Well, you're right, but no one was available. I was the only one brave enough to head out in the desert like that.
4 times.
4 times. See, he knew I would be determined to find him because he's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking. I have trim buttons, Thomas. The problem is that when it gets so high like that, I'm inexperienced, and so I didn't act on it quick enough. All right, let's get the boarding going here.
Initiate boarding. Copy that.
All right, so let's. Hey, Steve, sorry, I don't have the fishing game up. I forgot to disable that. I don't have the fishing game because I'm trying to take it easy on my system a little bit with the game here.
Man, I tell you.
For today, I was.
Wrong anyway.
Yeah, you spelled fish wrong anyway, but. Fishig. Fishg. Anyways. By the way, I seen the guy set perfect score on a skydiving. Really? Yeah, sorry about the fish game. Maybe I'll fire it up next time. I was trying to see. I turned up my settings a little bit in the game, and I wanted to make sure I don't, set my computer on fire here in the bedroom.
That'd be a good idea. Don't set the house on fire.
Beacon and nav lights. Strobe. Okay. Let's see. What do we do next here? I might be out of order on some of this, guys, so don't judge me.
So, Captain, time to tour all the best spots, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Your guest on board today is Emma, and one of her relatives came with her. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're set.
Oh, I forgot to turn the fuel pump on. Back off. Avionics. Arm the standby battery. Not that I'm going to need any emergency help.
Hopefully.
Man, it's terrible even when your wife laughs at you when you say that. You won't judge much. My wife's like, yeah, right. She's walking through to get something. All right. Much. That's okay, Thomas. You can if you want. I really won't care in the end. All right. Oop. Wait. Where'd you do that? I don't know what my... She's laughing with you, not at you? No, she's laughing at me. Okay, Steve. You think so? All right, Steve. Try to contain yourself. I'm kidding. All right, so I think we're up and running here. Guess if I wanted to, I could turn this up, although I've not seen the lights change on here by turning that stuff up. Too bad they don't, like, simulate all that. I'm not good, Big Jets. So it's all good. Okay, good. Well, you know. All right, so I think I'm happy with turn on the flight director.
How far do you got to go before you can get your own business?
I need 15 grand in order to do it, so I might be pretty close. Or no, not 15. I need 25 grand, I think. So I'm getting there. I'm not too far from it, but I've been spending money on certifications and stuff.
That's not Dave. He don't like working for other people.
I know, man. Yeah. Well, I'm sure I make a lot more money doing that. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and request taxi clearance.
Ground Cessna, Charlie Charlie. Romeo Lima Mike request taxi for takeoff departing straight out. Taxi to and hold short runway, 1 via taxiway, Cessna, Romeo Lima Mike.
Some of the audio in the game's not there either, like the call out from the
So happy to be here, Captain. I'm Emma.
from the ATC right there.
Hey there, I'm
It asked me to
It's
confirm what they
awesome
said,
hanging out
and I
with you
didn't
today.
even know they said anything. So I don't even know what the clearance was until okay, we got an ad starting in 2 minutes, so I better get off the ground before that. Or you Twitch people will have to pull up YouTube and see if I can do this. No, this one should be fairly easy. Sometimes they penalize you for your speed if you don't get to 82 knots as quick as possible during the sightseeing part. Okay, holding short, runway 11.
Bora Bora Tower Cessna, Charlie Charlie. Romeo Lima Mike ready for straight out departure at runway 11. Cessna Charlie Charlie. Romeo Lima Mike QNH 101 tree straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 11.
Copy the altimeter, clear takeoff, runway 11. What am I? Sierra Romeo, whatever. I'm that white plane out on this taxiway.
Cessna Romeo Lima Mike please acknowledge.
Oh, you didn't hear me? Okay, jeez.
Cleared for takeoff runway 11 Cessna Romeo Lima Mike.
Romeo Lima Mike, okay. I'm Romeo Lima Mike, Cessna Romeo Lima Mike.
I
wish
thought I would be more scared, but so.
I wish you could trade your. I think when you get your own plane, you can make your own call sign. So if you can set your own call sign, mine would be Romeo Hotel Echo. Cessna Romeo or Cessna Whiskey Hotel Echo 247. I don't know. I think it'd be the Actually, the numbers first. And I don't think it would be 3 numbers either. It would be like maybe 24 Whiskey Hotel Echo. Cessna 24 Whiskey Hotel Echo. And then I would say Cessna 2 Echo for short, I think. Sierra Hotel India. Yeah, right. Thank you. No, I'm not going to use that one. But Wheels, WHE 24. Yeah, Sierra 2 Sierra 2 Sierra 24 Whiskey Hotel Echo. Oh, is that yours? Okay. Well, since my stream is PG, I won't finish that.
No, rate it commercial.
Oh, is there a commercial? All right. Be back after these messages from our local sponsor.
Sugar cookies and the sprinkle on tap. Now you can lather, scrub, and deeply nourish in your favorite scent. Sugar cookie sprinkle. Oinkies, real meaty, highly digestible, no beef hide ever.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas. Like I said, my stream is PG though. I wasn't kidding about that part. Thank you. You tired of the old everyday stock map and Farm Simulator 25? Well, get used to it because there's no new maps coming out anytime soon.
Right. And if they are, I wouldn't get them.
No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
There might be a new one for 22 from what I hear.
1 minute and 49 seconds. Okay, I'll keep it clean. Thank you.
Clean. I got a map over there that's the best map there is. I got to do a 4x test. I want to see if Darius will send me his 4x and just to see if it's even remotely
There's
possible.
one. I'll send you a link.
All right, I'm waiting for the 1 minute till the commercial's over. We're waiting for Twitch to get back. I don't want to depart without Twitch. Watch, it'll penalize me because it took too long. I better pause it because I
can't load up. I can't load up a 16x without it crashing my system. A blank one.
Wait a minute, I'm only here.
It just doesn't finish loading.
Snacks on the flight, and only if you bring them with you. I was just about to say I only get 540 credits for this flight, so there ain't gonna be any snacks on here.
I haven't tried loading it up or any of that.
I didn't realize how terrible that money was I'm gonna make from this. Come on, it's Bora Bora Pearl Beach Resort, and you're giving me $500 for this? I was gonna find another pilot, but I'm basically at the bottom of the rung already. Okay. Can't afford it. No, man. I'm trying to start my own business here. Okay. All right, here we are. I wonder if my clearance is still good. Welcome back, Twitch. Just in time for the takeoff.
Never been so ready.
Oh, dang it. I forgot to turn my taxi light or my takeoff landing lights, whatever they are. Taxi lights are on. Man, I forgot my landing light. Jeez. Climb to 500 feet. Okay. Let's see. Now, are they going to put me at 1,000? Initial climb. We got to hit this first waypoint. And I missed it. Let's see. Okay, let me see. Now they should tell me how high they want me to be here. Well, you gotta speed up, Wheels. Jeez.
You're gonna be in the water here shortly.
Nope. Not today.
Do you have any of those planes that can land on water?
They are in the game.
You need one of those.
There, Bora Bora Pearl Beach Resort.
Okay. 1,000 feet. $82 knots. I need to slow down, otherwise, I'm not gonna hit it. Dang it.
500.
Okay, we got the 82. We need to get up to the 1,000 though.
Is there a way we can fly?
Thank
a
you
bit
for the
higher?
follow,
I want
Red
the best
Dragon.
view to capture this moment.
Yeah, I'm working on it. It got to it quicker than I thought it was going to get. Okay, good.
The view is amazing.
Okay. That was one of them. All right, let's see. I want to try to be at 82 knots when I get to the other. When I get to the next place.
Feels good to step outside my comfort zone. I feel like I'm a kind of explorer. Real adventure. Come on, where are your whip and your hat? Just kidding.
All right. La Meridian Bora Bora. Scenery is kind of cool, though. Scenery is really cool, actually. where do they want me to be here? 82 knots. Volts drop. Logitech 3D Pro. Joystick.
Cessna Romeo Lima, Mike, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Steve Anderson, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Okay. Acknowledge ATS.
Bora Bora Tower Cessna, Charlie Charlie. Romeo Lima, Mike, frequency change.
Need a little bit more height here. I'm not. I gotta keep my speed at 82 though.
Look, the world's at our feet.
Okay, and I think I'll have one more after this.
Every detail is loud and clear from up here.
Oop, did I? Oh, I messed up that part. I let myself get too far away. Back to it before they dock me for it. I might get docked for that. Okay, in the Four Seasons Resort.
Amazing. Just like I imagined. My photos are going to be awesome.
Okay, there we go. I read that the bush trips are coming. They're just not working yet. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked for bush trips. I don't. That option doesn't seem to be available in the menu yet. I'm gonna go out probably a little bit past these green box these boxes though, because I don't like how short it puts me. It's probably realistic for a Cessna though. But anyway, we'll come up to the end of this and then we'll circle around. I'm going 85. I think I'll turn the autopilot off. I checked my trim that time before I took it off though. Pievs, can I fly to Denmark and pick you up? I mean, you didn't see the rescue mission I did earlier, did you? You might not want me picking you up. You might not want me to do that. You might be better off walking. I think that's a little bit more comfortable of a turn. Just give me just a minute longer. Or not a minute, a second or two. Just a little bit longer to line up. You didn't really do that, but I'm going 90. Still messing up. Right there. I need to get just so much better at doing those than I am. Stop and hold short. Well, it didn't tell me where to stop, so I'm gonna go down here to the end and turn around. because I don't.
It says hold short, like 36 nautical miles behind you.
Yeah, I know it's because I landed halfway down the. You got my night rating on career mode? Nice. Yeah, I landed a lot later than what the threshold. Yeah, I passed it by the time I think I probably touched down right about that spot instead of actually turning on that. I need to get better at. I need to probably extend out a little bit further and make sure I'm going a little bit slower. I'm coming in too fast. I'm not giving myself enough time to get a good landing configuration. See, 20 minutes after 5. Actually, my wife was cooking something out there, and I think it was finished. I feel like I want to eat. I could send you guys over to Green Thumb because he's going to be raiding Dave at 6. Assuming you're streaming at 6.
7 my time, but 6 yours, yes.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I'm going too fast, Thomas, but I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not giving myself on those approaches long enough to get my speed and my flaps right. That's okay. I'll get it with practice. By the time I figure out how to do the Cessna, I'll be on to flying the jets, which are, I don't know. We'll see. Well, when I buy my own company, I mean, it's going to take me a while to buy a jet, so I will be doing the Cessna for a while. I probably can't afford too much more than that. I think a Cessna 208 cargo and passenger plane would be a good idea. I think I have a 208 mod. I do. I have a Cessna 208 that I bought for 2020. Okay.
Mods compatible from previous versions?
Yeah, for the most part. Depends on if they were available previously in the.
Back to the airport, guys. So, Emma, you want to fly again?
Can't wait to do it again.
So yeah,
Loved it.
they're supposed to be updates. A lot of the ones you purchased before are supposed to be. Okay, how come it's not giving me the taxi clearance? It's stuck. It doesn't allow mods in career mode. Right. That's fine. I was just kind of making a statement that I have a 208. I forget which one it is. It was a well-known one. It was a good one. So, but I'll do some of my own flights and that, some bush flights and stuff. Maybe. I think the last time I flew that I was in Alaska doing something. Landing smoothness 68%. $590 credits. Jeez. That's not that much, man.
It's your employer's commission. Gotta get rid of that employer.
I know. Let's see how much money I have here. 19,000. I think that unlocks at 25. Denmark PFs. I don't think I have Denmark open. Career mode. I did do a couple things over there. Nope. Private charter? Oh, that's 7,000 credits. Oh, but it's that Viking de Havilland. I hate that plane. I'm not doing that. Cessna, we could do the Frankfurt, and then I've got they should allow mods in career mode though. I don't know. They should allow you to, at least when you own your own company, allow you to incorporate mods so you can buy them. I bet you eventually they will. They should. Okay, cargo transport. So, unfortunately, it doesn't let you see a package. I was kind of wishing that you could go pick up a package and actually put it in the plane. You can't do that. Okay. That'll get me closer. We'll do that, and then I'll that should be done in time with send you guys over to DadgeNet for a Farm Sim stream if that's what he's doing.
I think that's what he's doing. Whoa, that doesn't seem like.
Okay. So we're gonna go from flight sim to farm sim. We're gonna go from air to dirt. And with me, that's a good transition because I combine the two. So a truck comes up and obviously delivers something to you, but I was really hoping to. I wonder if there's a package in the cargo compartment. I'm gonna check. I'm not going to do. No, I don't do all the checks on everything for a plane that's not mine. I guess if it was mine, I don't know. I still don't want to walk around it and check all the surfaces that much. Oh yeah, there's a box in there. All right. It's not telling me what it is. It's a nondescript box. I thought I wasn't going to do this, but... Okay. Can I get in the plane from here? Yeah. All right, there we go.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Fiona, your dispatcher, you know? Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have loose goods behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Herzogenaurach. Expected in no time at Herzogenaurach. Our sensitive cargo containers are built to handle slight turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Fly safely.
Okay. I think we're good. I did the auto start this time. I won't lose points for that. They only penalize you if you go to the taxi stage. But thing is it doesn't go through the sim and actually do all the little things.
Dinner time. Be back.
Yep, steak time. That sounds good, doesn't it? All right, so we're set. Everybody's good. Okay, let's see. Turn on the flight director. I did set an initial altitude. I'll sync my heading when I get on the runway. Actually, no, I'll probably sync it once I get announce taxi.
Echo Delta Foxtrot Victor Traffic Cessna Delta. Tango Hotel Quebec Mike is taxiing to runway 06 right.
All right. I think maybe what I might do is save up my money and try to get my own company and see what that's like, as opposed to doing that next rating. I'm not sure. I'd love to see what your own company thing is all about, though. All right, so we'll be up there in a second. I still haven't personally seen any animals in the game, but I know they're there. I haven't really been looking. One of these days I'm going to go on a free flight mode in Africa or something and see if I can find some animals. Go on a bush flight. See if we can locate some. Oh, come on. You're right. I didn't announce that I was on the runway. Okay. All right. So we're, let's go ahead and align with the runway here just to say we did. Oops, a little bit soon there. Got a little bit wobbly. Just a little bit wobbly on the takeoff. Oops. That's okay. No harm, no foul. No blood. It's a good flight.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
It should be fine. Shouldn't be sinking at all. That's okay. We'll get on course here. We do flight level change. And we want to go headings 088. Oh, how come my my keybinds aren't working? Okay, fine. I don't know why that works, but that's it. I don't know. That's fine. I guess. We got 92 miles to go. That's a long trip. Oops, sorry. Jay Canadian, my goodness, it'd take you long. It did take you a long time to download it. What do you mean? I've been playing it for like 4 days, man. No, yeah, it did take a long time to get it set up, Jay. But I started playing it on Wednesday. I've been playing it. No, I've been playing it all week. I played all day yesterday. I'm in the career mode right now. So I'm over in Europe. Somewhere in Europe. I really don't know where I'm at. Herzingonerak? Herzingonerak. I don't know where that is. Is this Germany? It looks better than 2020. Oh yeah, I mean it's beautiful. It's got, it had its share of issues, but it's beautiful. I guess this is Germany. I'm not sure. Pievs? Okay, thanks. Yeah, I thought it was. Sorry, Pievs. It's as close as I can get. You think you can make it to Germany in the next 30 minutes? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Hot? Let's see. I need to be on course 88. I tried to use some hotkeys that I set up earlier, and I think they're messed up. I think the hotkey is not the right key. You'll just take your bike? Okay. What, you mean motorcycle or you mean like pedal bike? Look at that though. That looks like very cool, man. That is really neat countryside right there. That looks very nice. Yeah. Well, I got it on Game Pass, Jay, because I still have Game Pass. I held on to Game Pass this year so I could get a couple of games, so I could try out a couple of games. This one's, yeah, this is one of the Cessnas. This is a Cessna with the G1000. So I'm in career mode, and that's, I'm a freelance career mode, and I'm losing altitude. Okay, I guess it's windy. It's just kind of jumping up and down there. I should have checked the altimeter before I left, but it doesn't seem to change much in multiplayer and career right now anyway. Maybe that'll change when we get into like jets and airlines and stuff, which is, I really like passenger jets and stuff. I like 737s, and I like your small like charter flights like the Citation and the Learjet type stuff. I don't know if there's a Learjet currently. Used to be an FSX. And we'll come over here and make sure that map options and that the terrain is highlighted for me. So if it's in red, then I can't go over it. If it's yellow, then it's borderline. Looks like those windmills. Those are pretty cool. I don't know if that's at my height, though. I think I'm above them. But I should be to the right also. Yeah, I'm quite a bit. But we'll get past those first. Those are cool. Check those out, man. That's pretty neat. I really probably should get over there back where the... I did this before it got kind of temperamental with me. That's fine. It's intersected at basically 25, 30 degree. When you gain certifications, that's what adds difficulties, like altimeter settings in real weather. Oh, gotcha, Thomas. Thank you. Oh, well, I do have, so I've already got the IFR certification. So I have not done the night certification yet, but I have got instrument flying. In 2020, my favorite plant was the Cessna Citation. Yeah, and I'm working towards that now. Oh, Neon's going out to dinner. Wow. Thanks for the lurk, Neon. Have a good one, man.
Bringing us back good.
I know, man. I mean, Dave's already bringing steak back.
Ooh.
I mean, his brother made it, though. I bet you that's good stuff.
Hopefully it's a side of kale.
And the side of kale. We'll have to ask him when he gets back. Braving the snow and cold. It's cold and snowy where Neon lives.
Oh, it's not that bad, Jay. There's only a foot of snow on the ground. It's still coming down, and it's 0 degrees.
I mean, the weather. Yeah, that's...
Oh, wait, no. It went up to 12 degrees. Holy, it warmed up.
Wow.
Wow, dude, a heat wave.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, buddy. Man, I'll tell you what, the German countryside's awesome looking, man. Those towns like that is pretty cool stuff.
Windmills there.
Yeah. According to Pievs, this is Germany still. I don't know if I'm... 0 degrees, we're at minus 12. Dude. It's probably like 40 where I live. And I'm like, it's freezing outside. You guys are like, shut up, man. It's springtime there in Alabama.
You know, -5, but you know, it does get cool. Wind if it's anywhere near windy.
Yeah. All right, well, see, we got 15 minutes here, but I might not be quite finished when he goes live, but that's okay. You lived in Germany for 4 years, really? Thomas, that's cool. I guess. Hopefully it was good. Hopefully you had a good experience. Does it look like this? And there's a lot of trees in that forest. Military, gotcha. That's what I was thinking after. Never can tell, but I was thinking that. It was good? Oh, nice. Alright, well, we'll get over here to these, not that it matters what line I'm on there, but I like to be accurate here if I can, or stay at least somewhat where they want online. Now I could use the navigation. Apparently, nav mode should put me on that, but let's try it. Should line me up with it though. Maybe, yeah, there we go. I think. And it's getting there. I think it'll work anyways. Looks like the line's getting closer. Now I'm on this side of it. So back to heading 88. Yeah, apparently that didn't want to line up. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I mean, we're close. There's some stuff in the mountains. Or in the hills, I guess. They're not really mountains.
Mountains?
Ooh.
What are mountains?
He's back from the state.
Like tornadoes.
Oh, steak and shrimp.
Whoa, dude, a combo.
And kale.
Surf and turf?
Yes. It was actually pretty good. Kale, as long as it's cooked. Nope, that's the problem there, okay?
Oh, raw.
Raw is what does it, because it has a psyllium or something like it in it that doesn't get dissolved and it causes breathing. So cooked is fine.
Really? So cooking gets rid of it?
Yeah, cooking takes the toxicity of the... Yeah, if you have it.
I still got 64 miles to go. So I'm coming up. See, we got about 12 minutes. I may go ahead and skip to the descent here, because I'm getting hungry myself. What?
I'm going to start a map.
No, you don't say.
No.
It's going to be... My first one's going to be a no man's land, so we don't have to put too much detail into it. Just the landscaping and stuff, and see what it can
Okay,
handle.
cool. That'd be cool.
4X that Boom gave me is ready to go, and it saves it.
Oh, that'd be cool though, no man's style. That'd be cool.
Somebody supposedly did an 8X, so it looks like the same file.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't think an 8X is possible.
I don't. I think you're gonna run into problems with it. Let's go with the 4 and see. I might do the. I'm gonna bump the pixel thing up before just to see what happens with everything.
So we're gonna.
It goes to 16, but I think that right now there's nothing on it, so it doesn't really give you a idea. But 16's takes too long to save. I'd never get it done.
All right, Thomas. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Have a good dinner. Have a good night. Talk to you later.
Well, I'd be curious if that 8X thing is legit. Or you should have, if you have a chance to open it up. I don't know what to look for, so if you want to take a glance. I don't think it's. I think it's the same thing.
The 8X. I don't know where you. Oh.
And streamer
that one. Oh, you put an 8X out there?
That's I found this guy listed as 8X. I know nothing about this stuff, so I'll
You know what? I'm not gonna go that way.
Guys, look at it. You can determine right away. I'm sure if it's an 8X or.
I could.
I don't. See, I don't.
I'm not gonna go that way. I don't care.
You double the pixels. Usually, sample 8 kilometers by 8 kilometers textures have been doubled as well as image masks, but you'd have to stretch it to make it an 8x.
We're not going to follow that direction. I'm gonna deviate.
Same person, I think, that did the 4.
I don't know. I said I'll post it, let you decide if it's there for you. I don't know if it's truly an 8x.
Uh-oh. I don't know if I can get it.
I'm just going to go a little bit long final here and end it. What? Instead of going all the way and looping around, I'm not going to do that. I don't care what they like.
Found. Yeah, it doesn't. The file's not there on that one.
Okay, we're going to go out past that a little bit.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's see.
I do.
All right, so our final approach is going to be coming in right there. See, I like this. We're going to try to flaps 15 degrees. See, I can't do. I'm going to back it off to. I don't need flaps 20.
500.
Okay, retract the flap. Oh, shoot. There we go. Thank you. Now I'm going too fast again. But I'm a lot lower this time. Ooh, yeah, I'm skimming the trees, buddy. Now see, I got fiddling around too much with the flap button, the hotkey, and I'm coming in hot again. Instead of concentrating on the runway, I'm there playing with my keys here. All right. Hush. See, instead of getting, I put my flaps down too much, and then I was concentrating on the button wasn't working, and I lost track of my speed because I wasn't concentrating, because I was trying to push the button on my joystick rather than just flying the plane. I should have kept flying with 20. And I would have come in a lot nicer. That was nasty. I hate that when you map a button and then it doesn't work at like a critical moment.
All right, I got.
Just forget about picking you up.
Looks like you had
let me.
a
I'm
more
gonna
challenging
put
flight,
my
right, Captain?
drive.
Nothing damaged, but it was close.
Charlie
We'll
Wilco,
take care of everything
if you
from
can
now.
walk,
Wishing you a smooth
if you
debrief,
can
Chief.
walk away from it,
Welcome
it's
to
still
Herzogenaurach,
good
by the
landing.
way.
Sorry.
Yep.
Well, you're streaming.
It's a good landing if you can walk away. Well, I'm not going to walk away. Well, what about now? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm wheels for a reason. Okay. All right. Forget about picking you up. Yep, Pievs. I didn't have room for you anyway. All right. We're going to stop this flight before it gets any worse. I'm parked at the gate. Can't be here that the parking can't be any worse than what it just was. And that's okay. I was just carrying a box. Yeah, see, I extended my flaps too far and I couldn't retract them. I missed a radio call and,
Okay.
and speeding. All right. So I assume, Dave, you might be on countdown.
Yeah, it's on countdown.
All right. So I appreciate everyone watching today on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for being there and for the subs. Steve Anderson, Bernard Kenny, Jay Roberts. Adventures Weekender was yesterday. But so anyway, good number of subs there on YouTube. So, and you followers over there on Twitch, Red Dragon and Charlie Wilco. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching today. I'm going to send you over to Dadgenet, also known as Dave, and he's going to be streaming Farm Sim 25. So Ryan, you have a good evening. And we'll be back again soon, probably with some more Flight Sim, to be honest. And you have a good one too there, Charlie. And Jay, you have a good one, Pievs. And the rest of you guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you to you guys in Discord for hanging out. And I'm going to send you guys over to Dave as soon as I pull up my my browser. I only made $1,000 on that because I skipped time. But that's okay.
I seen that 25 grand to somebody else.
Yeah, because I'm a freelancer, yep. Yep. So as soon as I own my own company, I won't be doing that no more. I'll be keeping it. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Everyone have a great weekend. And we'll talk to everyone soon. He's got a commercial right now. Well, 1 minute and 56 seconds. Wackerly, does anyone know how to turn on traffic on Xbox career mode? There is a spot in career. Let's see. Is it air traffic? I think it is. I gotta send you guys over to Dave. I think just real quick, your general, and does it talk about traffic? I believe it does. It's under general and on traffic here. So, I don't know exactly where it is. I'm sorry. I have seen it though, so it should be in there. You should be able to do that. All right. With that said, I gotta go. So let me find the Twitch page, and that's Dave's. I don't want to do a raid command in his channel. That won't do me any good. All right. I gotta get my keyboard back here though. Let's see. All right, guys, take it easy. KW, talk to you later. Commencing the raid to Dadgenet. You guys have a great weekend, and wheels out for now.